What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to make sweet and sour chicken. For this recipe we need diced chicken breast. We also need some black pepper, salt, carrots, red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, onions. Let's add 1/4 teaspoon of salt to the diced chicken, and then we'll add 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, black pepper. This is my version. I always try to make it easy and as fast as I could because we have other things to do. So like me, I'm always on the run, so this is my way of making sweet and sour really fast. I'll be using 1 egg, so let's crack an egg, a large egg, and then we will whisk it. So we'll just beat the egg well. So if you don't have a lot of time, just follow this procedure because this is so much faster than following the process of soaking the meat into the egg and dredging it with flour. And of course you can choose any meat that you fancy for this. You can use seafood, but my favorite one is pork, but today we are making chicken. I'm using 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. And we'll just continue on mixing it until there are no lumps. But of course, we also have to season it with salt and pepper. Then we'll have to continue mixing it, and it would look like this, but don't worry because we'll have to add some cold water. So I have a cup of cold water ready, but I'm just gonna pour it in slowly. And then we'll mix it again. Now we are just eyeballing it at this point, and as you can see we still need more water, so I'm pouring in the rest of the water, and then we will just be mixing it again. Oops, a bit runny now. So see here, because I poured the rest of the water, now it's a bit runny, so now I'm just gonna have to add in more flour, about 1/3 cup of flour. Then we'll just continue on mixing it until we get the consistency that we want, not too runny and not too thick. There are 100 ways to make sweet and sour chicken, but this method works for me. So if you have another style of making it, just comment down below. Please don't attack me, please be nice. And once the batter is ready, we'll just pour in all the chicken cutlets or the diced chicken into the batter, and then we'll just mix it and make sure that they're all evenly coated with the batter. And so we'll just mix it like this until they're all evenly coated. On a preheated wok, we're gonna use peanut oil, and we need a lot of oil because we're gonna try to deep fry them. And now I'm just gonna check if the oil is ready. So all you have to do is use a chopstick, and if you see some bubbles, then I guess the oil is ready. So we're just going to fry them in batches, making sure that the wok isn't overly crowded so that they'll be really cooked through and they'll be crispy. And so we are just going to be repeating the same procedure for the rest of the battered chicken, just making sure that the temperature is right and they're not overly hot to burn the chicken. So this Chinese dish is actually really popular all over the world, and I think this is one of the easiest to make aside from the egg and tomato that I love. And now we are going to start making the sauce because all of the chicken's been fried already. So I'm starting with the onion. I'm using red onion. And now we'll add in the carrots. And now it's time to add the bell peppers. I only have yellow and red, but if you also like to use green, that would also be nice because it's really going to be colorful. All we have to do now is give it a stir for a minute or two. So for the sauce, I'll be using white rice vinegar, and then we'll also add some ketchup. You could also use pineapple juice, so you don't have to add sugar. I'm adding 3 to 4 tablespoons of sugar. I know that's a lot of sugar, but that vinegar is so sour, so it has to be sweet and sour. And then we'll just mix it up until the sugar melts and caramelizes. Pineapple juice is actually really nice as a base for this sauce, and also you could also add pineapple chunks, but with this one I don't have pineapple chunks, so I'm just using all the ingredients that I have in my fridge. And then we'll add some salt. So when you make the sauce, you also have to taste it, and of course season it according to your taste, how sweet you want it or how sour you want it. And now it's time to add our chicken. And so we'll just give it a good stir so that it will be coated with the sauce. So you can actually make this in 30 minutes, but if you move faster than I do, maybe you can do it in 25 minutes. So it's really easy. So this is my quick and easy version of sweet and sour. Yes, it's better to cook at home because especially in these crazy times, we should be really careful where we eat when we dine in restaurants because we are never sure. So you could also make this one with tofu or just plain vegetables. It's just the sauce actually that makes it really tasty. So if you have friends that would come over and didn't tell you, this is one of the dishes that you could actually make because it's so easy and fast. And now it's time to plate. I'm not really gonna plate it in a fancy way. I'm just gonna show you how good it looks. It looks just like the ones that we order in the restaurant, except that it's not really too red. Well, if you want it really redder, I mean the sauce, just add more tomato sauce or ketchup. So if you like this recipe, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please do consider subscribing. I would love you to be a part of my community and you're one of my viewers. And of course, if you have any suggestions or questions, please comment down below. Okay guys, I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.